All right. Belt line over here on both sides. We're going to go midway in the belt line, gentlemen, all right? You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Visa issues, so in fact, Harutyunyan's brother, Robert, will be his chief second tonight. Round 1 scheduled for 12. Body shot by Harutyunyan. Martin was moving to his right, and Martin now goes to the body. That left hook blocked by Martin.
Frank Martin is really trying to set up this nice jab, but he thinks that's going to set up the left hand. He's looking for the counter left hand right now. It's Harutyunyan throws some of those wide looping rights.
There's a nice sniper left, and then that pull counter left hand by Martin that bothered Harutyunyan, but Harutyunyan continues to march forward.
As you do that, and that's what they want, you know.
There's counter from Martin. Combination. Martin going to the body, digging with those shots to the midsection of Harutyunyan.
In the last round, and Frank Martin got some work done. You know, he landing on the inside. There's the right hook to the body. Frank Martin has found a home for that punch in this fight, and that was early in the round.
He won't be as good as a fighter going backwards, but again, Martin is such a precise fighter, a guy that is just waiting to counterpunch, and we can see it. You can tell he's just waiting to counter him, but it's time to really take control of the fight, speaking of Martin.
Straight right hand from Harutyunyan. Martin comes back with the left. There's a fast jab.
Martin, he's known to use the angles, side steps. I want to see a lot more of that.
Yeah, we haven't seen many angles here tonight, but a good combination punctuated by the left hand upstairs.
Well, they want more out of Frank Martin. When he moves his hands, he's done well, the jab. And here's a beautiful straight left hand by Martin.
But again, Harutyunyan, he came to fight.
Couple of rights from Harutyunyan that were, for the most part, blocked. Sharp jab gets through for Martin upstairs.
My body feels better because I got the rest, and he said, I think it's going to help me. And he didn't come in like a rusty fighter.
And now Martin beginning to turn Harutyunyan. Martin just misses with the counter left hand.
You know, we saw on our Showtime Boxing International, Sam Solomon upset an American right at the top in the 120-pound division, right?
Not what it's used to being for Frank Martin. 30 seconds left here in the fifth. Meanwhile, Harutyunyan continues to march forward. Has been hit with counter shots, though. Hoping to see the action ramp up here as we head to round 6.
Now, if we're seeing an off day from Martin, which it kind of seems like that,
could be.
It is time for Harutyunyan to step it up again. Martin keeps eating that overhand right. He steps back. 3-punch
combination culminating with a left hook to the liver by Harutyunyan, but Martin just throws him, and Martin now goes on the offensive, delivering the onslaught, the punishing, thudding blows, and Frank Martin sitting down on these punches.
But he's facing a much bigger onslaught here.
By far the best round of the fight for Frank the Ghost Martin. Let's bring in our unofficial scorer, Steve Farhood.
Did that 6th round change his fight so dramatically for Harutyunyan that he's not going to be able to do what he needs to do. Concentrating on throwing it either.
No, it doesn't seem like he is.
Yeah.
There's a left and beautiful right hook to the body by Harutyunyan.
The bodywork of Frank Martin, and it's been terrific. But we're going to see Harutyunyan, after he lands a good jab, ripping that shot to the body, and they need that from him, and there he does it. And when he does it, he's terrifically effective. Martin's right hook is a really good weapon for him, and there is just a short one, and then the beautiful straight left hand.
Harutyunyan has that knockdown of right hand blocked by Martin. Coming up on the final minute of the 8th, there's a right uppercut in the inside. Good defense from Harutyunyan, and he double jab from Martin. Adjustments that you would like to see Martin make here in the latter stages of the fight, Abner.
You kind of feel like there could be a Martin eruption again at any time with the power, and that's what he kind of needs to have. So, an important fact, oh my, whoa, he picked it up.
Boy, did he ever pick it up and putting it down.
clashes of heads. Most of them has turned out to do more damage to Harutyunyan.
Harutyunyan utilizing that footwork. Oh, gets his head popped back with that stiff jab from Martin, but he's still allowing Harutyunyan to utilize his footwork.
Unofficial, we don't know how the judges are seeing it.
Nice right hand to the body by Harutyunyan, but here comes Frank Martin now trying to sit down on his punches, showcase the hand speed. Martin, 30 seconds now left in the 10th. Battle of undefeated fighters. Harutyunyan, though, wearing some damage on his face, especially the left eye area, the cheekbone, where that sharp jab, that punishing jab of Frank Martin is taking its toll.
And I mentioned in his only other 12-rounder, the last 3 rounds were not friendly for Harutyunyan, and he's had a tough one here in this 10th.
That left hand backs him up. The blazing hand speed of Frank Martin on display to close out round 9. Or make that 10. Sorry.
More conviction with his punches. So we'll see. I mean, Harutyunyan is still landing a few shots, but it's a different fight right now.
There it is. Harutyunyan's right hand.
Still comes with those rights, though, doesn't he? And, you know, the head movement there shown by Harutyunyan.
Yeah, much more closer round than the last one, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And there's a couple of right hands from Harutyunyan. Avoids, landed the same amount of punches here, although Frank Martin trying to open up a lead at the end of round 11. Has Harutyunyan off balance. High drama coming up in the 12th.
Where he almost went down. Martin landing a nice left hand and a right. Well, now we're going to see him getting there with a beautiful left hand and a right hook that was a real punch, and it knocked him off balance. And had his glove touched the mat, it would have been a knockdown. But Harutyunyan was
backwards. Harutyunyan is dangerous because Martin is stepping into some punches.
Left hand to the body by Martin.
And Harutyunyan, again, he has a response.
3-punch combination by Harutyunyan. And again able to escape. Martin not cutting off the ring. Now there's a right hook, left hand to the body by Martin. Harutyunyan, smart strategy here in the 12th.
Yeah, and even the last round, I thought it was a close round, but
that eye now bothering him after that punch. Frank Martin, a minute and a half left in the fight between these two undefeated 135-pounders. Martin coming forward, going to the body. Another left hand to the body.
Yeah, Harutyunyan definitely bothered by the eye or something because he's not responding as he was in the other rounds. This round he's definitely just sitting back and taking some shots.
Lead right hook lands for Martin. There's a 1-2 by Harutyunyan, countered by Martin. Martin getting the best of this round. It's all Frank the Ghost Martin. Under a minute left in the fight, and Harutyunyan forced to take a knee. Goes down officially for the first time in his career. Pivotal knockdown here in the 12th.
Look at me. Hey, you okay? Come to me. Gotta watch yourself, protect yourself here.
To make Artem Harutyunyan take that knee. Martin had been dominating the round at that point, and really Harutyunyan had some difficult moments. And it's interesting, when he took the knee, it wasn't like there were tons of punches being landed, but the wheels were in motion.
Trying to thwart the momentum.
Yeah.
It's definitely the eye. I think it was the eye that was bothering him. He couldn't see. And again, a smart move from Harutyunyan, who took the knee. Again, like Al mentioned, it wasn't like, he was being attacked really bad by Frank Martin. But again, he was in trouble, and he knew when to take the knee.
He took the knee, but he did not bend the knee.
Well put.
Here tonight. How will the judges seated at ringside score this fight? They both go the 12-round distance for the second time in their career. Someone's own.
All three in favor of the winner. He is now undefeated. He is now the winner of the WBC Lightweight World Title Eliminator, Frank the Ghost Martin.